I feel like the month of May is a strange one just because Tears of the Kingdom's coming out. Everyone kind of had their eyes set on Tears of the Kingdom pretty much since it's been announced. And with it coming out May 12th, I figured most developers wouldn't want to release their games too close to Tears of the Kingdom. And then we get Humanity, a game developed by the same people who brought you Tetris Effect. And I figured, who is balls enough to go not really like toe to toe with Zelda, but so close to the release date of Zelda is insane. That's like suicide for a game to kind of release there. And then you figure out that Humanity is getting released on PlayStation Plus, so they're kind of secured financially. So I kind of just wanted to give them the respect to play their game because they felt that they had a quality enough game to release it so close to the release of Tears of the Kingdom. And my thoughts on Humanity are it's a very, very good game. So I first heard about Humanity in the PlayStation State of Play that they held earlier this year. I wasn't impressed by anything in that State of Play, Humanity included. Nothing about this game screamed, I must get it, I must play it. It looked like a Lemming clone. The aesthetic wasn't anything that I really jived with. Nothing about this game really stood out as something like, yay, I must play that. And then I heard it was coming day and date on the PlayStation subscription service if you're a premium or extra member. And I figured, okay, I'm gonna try it just because it's gonna be there. But my experience with the PlayStation Plus, like kind of day and date games that have been releasing, haven't really been too great. If I'm being honest, I loved Stray when Stray came out; it was a great game. But since then, like Chia, Meet Your Maker, stuff like that, I wasn't really a fan of. So when Humanity was coming, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna play it because they gave it to me essentially. But I didn't know how much I was actually gonna be wanting to play it. But since its release on May 16th, I could not stop playing this game. It is so like satisfying. They give you these really interesting and kind of difficult puzzles to solve, and they give you very limited actions that you can do. And yeah, it has that lemming thing where the humans are just gonna keep walking off. But what kind of makes it really satisfying too is like even if the humans walk off, they just kind of respawn. So you don't really get penalized for losing X amount of humans. You kind of don't really get penalized for anything really. It's just, can you solve this puzzle? And you kind of look around and everything feels kind of weird and awkward, but once you get everyone moving in a nice flow, it is just so satisfying in the end, looking at how you kind of figured this out and created this path for them to kind of follow, and just how they continuously follow it to kind of your design. It almost feels like you're an orchestra conductor and you're just moving everybody in the exact same tone and everything is just hitting right, and it's so satisfying when you get that end product. I like to think I'm pretty good at these type of puzzle style games, but this one really, I feel like it's very difficult, but in this way that you can do it if you kind of just think outside the box a little bit. It's never just as straightforward, all right, get him to jump at this point, get him to right turn this point. It is very meticulous in how you move them around, and then even when you get like the right like flow of humans into the light, they introduce these kinds of golden statues, and you need X amount of golden statues collected throughout a area to move on to the next area. And some of these golden statues are very hard to like get, or sometimes you get them but then they fall off, so you kind of have to like proactively figure out a way and a path for the humans to cross and grab the golden statue, and you have to think ahead of time to where you're gonna want them to take it and how you're gonna get them to like jump and make it into the light. And there've been a lot of times where I know I have it. Everyone is walking towards the light with the statue, but I clear the stage before I could even get the golden statue through to the light. So I don't get the point for it. The puzzle designs in this game are set up in a very unique way where it's never very obvious as far as like how you need to move everybody together. And even if you find a way to kind of clear the stage, you have to clear it with enough golden statues to move on to the next like area of puzzles. And it's very satisfying when you get it, but then when you kind of got to go back and refigure out, okay, like I know I could clear it this way, but how else can I kind of maneuver everybody around so that I can clear it with enough golden statues. It is very challenging, but very rewarding and very satisfying. Overall, I just had a blast playing Humanity, and I feel like if you have a PlayStation Plus subscription service, either to the extra or the premium tier, this is a must play, and you should definitely give it a shot, even if you're not a fan of this style of game, or there's nothing really that makes you want to play it. If anything else, just give it a shot. Now, if you're not subscribed to one of those tier lists, should you buy this game? Absolutely, you should buy this game if you're interested or you have a fondness for puzzle style games. This is definitely a must, and it's a master class in like puzzle mechanics and platforming. Everything just feels so right and satisfying, and it's definitely gonna be a great like addiction for you if you get into this. Overall, I don't think this game is going to be getting any kind of awards or achievements for graphics or art design or anything like that. But what it sets out to do, create very interesting and unique puzzles, it definitely delivers, and it is a great, interesting twist on the Lemming formula. Definitely give it a shot, you guys. Let me know down below if you guys are interested in picking up Humanity, if you guys already picked it up and played it. Well, now you guys know my thoughts on Humanity. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Don't forget to like the video if you guys enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing, as it does help me out tons. And with that, I'll catch you guys on the next video.